Hey, what's up everybody? We're back out at another 1850s or later gold mine in the state of North Carolina. We're going to be out here doing some metal detecting, some gold panning, see what we can find. We know it produced in the past. There's no records on it. It's an unnamed mine. I'm sure it was named at one point in time, but it's been lost to the ages. If you look behind me, you can see one of the where they were working at. It goes forever that way. This is a big area. I'm not sure what all we're going to find or how much time we're going to have to cover it. We're going to bring you along, and if we find something, we'll definitely video it for you, so stay tuned. Okay, we came across something neat. Just want to show you what it is. Basically, this is part of the quartz vein that the old miners were working. It's really in there, but this is what they were working. If I can get a piece of, there's a piece right on top. The ground's kind of frozen, but this is some float that's eroded away over the eons. But if you look behind us there, that's where the actual trench was that they were chasing the quartz vein. There's no telling how much gold they got out of here or how much quartz. As you can see, here's some more of it right here. So we're going to keep after it. We'll bring you along, so stay tuned. Okay, we're out still exploring this old mine. You can see behind me there's another cutout. I'm not sure if they hydraulic this or if they dug it out by hand or what. Haven't found any evidence of any pipe or any ponds or anything to run the hydraulic. Hadn't seen any diversion of the creek, but you can see they've definitely done a lot of working in here. If you'll scroll up, you'll see another one just to my right, your left. Another section that they've been working. So we're still out here. We're going to find something before the day's over, and we'll bring it to you. Okay, so we're about 100 yards on down from that last working. You notice we got another working right here. Definitely man-made. There's water running through it, but there's no other water source up top. So they've been working this area really good. We're going to do some panning here in a little while, see if we can find any gold. And I'm old, out of shape, and out of breath, so excuse me being out of breath. But we're having fun out here. We're going to do some more detecting and see what we can find. Okay, we're just below that last working we showed you. And got a good signal. So we're going to dig it on camera and see what we can find. Probably a shotgun shell. We found several shotgun shells, but that's the way it goes. Just missed it a little bit right there in the bank, it looks like. We got it in our hand. That's not it. Okay, what we got's a piece of an old piece of wire. Not sure if it's barbed wire or not, but definitely an old piece of wire. It was reading pretty good. It was in the 60s, but could have been an old fence here, or who knows really. Still getting a good signal though, so we're going to keep digging, see if anything else pops out. Yeah, just some more. Okay, it's barbed wire, very old barbed wire. Not sure how old, but it's old. It's almost completely rusted through, so we're gonna cover up our hole and keep on going. Okay, we got a signal of a 12 right here. We're right on the side of the stream bank. Not sure what it is. I'm still learning the man, of course, so we're going to dig it just to see what we find. Probably nothing. Just a piece of an old plastic or foil bag. You never know unless you dig it. Okay, we got kind of a crazy signal here. We're along the stream bank. It's reading, I think there's 2 targets. One there, it's reading a 42 to a 45. And then one here, it's reading anywhere between 70 and 80. So we're definitely gonna dig this, see what we can find. Now it's reading just a steady 34. There's one piece of it. There's a shotgun shell there. That's probably all it was a shotgun shell. That was it. So we're going to cover this hole up, and then we're going to get into the creek and we're going to do a little bit of gold panning. Okay, so we're on the way to go gold panning. I promise we're going to get to that, but came across a great signal. It's reading 80, 81, 86. So you know we got to dig that. So. I can. What do you do? Could be silver. You never know. Carson's digging us out a sample pan right now. Found a good place where a tributary runs into the main stream. Usually pans out pretty good. Not a lot of bedrock right here, a lot of overburden, but I think we'll be able to find some gold. If there's gold here, we'll be able to find it. So stay tuned. Okay, so Carson's got us a sample pan. Like I said, we dug it from the stream that's running into the smaller stream that's running into the main stream. A lot of overburden in this stream, but it produced gold in the past, and if there's gold, that's just as good a place to find it as any. We don't have time to really go sample pan up and down the creek today, so we're going to use this as our sample, see what we find. And if we find any gold in this pan, we'll spread out and go up and down the creek until we find where it's coming from or where it's concentrated at the most. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start panning this down. What I want to do is I want to get the material really stratified good, so all the heavy sink to the bottom. It's not hard. Gold's heavier than anything else in this pan, so it's going to sink to the bottom. Keep in mind though that it's not, that doesn't mean you can't lose gold. You just want to keep it, you know, stratify the material really good. I like to pick the bigger rocks off the top, rake them toward the back of the pan, pull them out. We didn't bring a classifier today. We're not going to really take our time with this pan. We're just going to work through it, see if we got any gold in it. And if we're lucky, we'll have some color. And keep in mind, as I'm working this pan, any of the gold's going to go to the front of the pan, because it's the heavy. It's heavy. It's gonna sink down to the bottom. It's 19.3 specific gravity, so it's heavy. It's going to go to the bottom. I'm just washing some of that lighter material off. I'm going to pick some of these bigger rocks off. I like to classify it when I can, but when you have to hike a good little ways, it's easier just to bring your gold pan with you. I'm just going to keep working that material down. I see a lot of black sand in here, which is a good sign. Black sand's heavy. It comes from iron, and it tends to travel with, gold travels with it, and it settles where the heavy stuff settles. So I'm just going to keep working this pan down. Water's cold today. Pick out the big stuff. Like I said, this mine's old. We can't find any actual documentation on it. We just found it. And we know what to look for. We know there was mines in the area. Word of mouth is it produced gold, and we're going to try to find out if that was true. They did a lot of work in here though for it not to have produced anything. I'm just going to rake these bigger rocks out to the back of my pan. Like I said, I showed you the big workings they did, so they did a lot of work to not find any gold. I'm using a Garrett Super Sluice. I think it's, yeah, Super Sluice gold pan. It's my favorite. But any gold pan will work. A bucket will work. Well, a kitchen, a pot, or a pan, as long as it's got the right angle on it. Working down the black sand, getting the bigger stuff out. Like I said, we're only going to have time to really do one or two test pans and see what we can come up with. This water, boy, it can make your hands go numb. And what we're doing is basically we're trying to decide if it's worth our time, money, and investment to come out here and mine this area. And if it is, we'll bring in different equipment and go for bigger gold. I'm just working that material down real lightly. Alright, now we're going to give it a shake. Shake it down. He'll come over, I'll show you how I fan it. I simply do a little fanning action like this. A lot of black sand in there. A lot of heavy material. The sun's going down, so it's making it harder to see. I see gold already. I doubt the camera's going to pick it up. I see two or three specks up at the top. Just going to try to concentrate all the gold to the bottom. And if he can't pick it up on camera, what I'll do is when we get back, we'll we'll take a good picture of it for you. It's just two little specks that I've seen so far. There's a piece of gold right there. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. Right at my fingernail. There's some more gold right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to work this material down just a little more. Being real careful. I'm going to use the side of my pan this time, just to wash some more of that light stuff off. Still not worried really about losing gold. Just ever so gently. Let the water do the work. Re-stratify it, get the gold back down to the bottom. And all I'm doing is washing the blonde sands off the heavies. Just like so. We'll look again. I want to shake it a little more. I want all the gold to be in the bottom. A lot of it was stuck in the top of the black sands, which that was my fault. But by doing this, I can get most of the gold to the bottom of the pan. Well, there's a piece right there, 2 pieces. 3, 4, 5. Rock this out of the way over here. Re-stratify a little bit. There's another piece. I'm not sure if you can see it on my finger or not. There's a piece. There's a piece over here. Push my finger back off. A lot of fines I'm seeing. So yeah, there's a nice piece right there. So yeah, there's definitely gold here. A fair amount in this pan, honestly, for a single test pan. There's some gold over here in the corner. Not sure if he can pick it up on camera or not. It's real fine gold, but gold nonetheless. So yeah, there's a fair amount of gold in this little pan. So what we need to do now is we need to come back through and resample. And yeah, there's some color in here. What we'll do it in a little while. When we get back home, there's some gold right there. He can probably get that. There's gold all through here, but let's see if I can. There's gold, gold, gold. So what we'll do, I'm not sure how good that's going to show. What we're going to do is we're going to put all this in our little snuffer bottle. And tonight we'll go through it. We'll show you on video what we got. Okay, yeah, so guys, we found some gold, our first sample pan. This spot, we've only done one pan, but we're running out of daylight and I got to get him to an appointment somewhere. He's got to be somewhere, so we got to get out of here. There's another spot I want to check on the way out. Found an old foundation to, I don't know if it was a house or a cabin or what. So if we have time, we're going to stop and check it, but thought we'd bring you along today. We did find what I think is a wagon wheel hub. We'll show you that at the end of the video. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look at it up close and, you know, really check it out. But did find some gold, so we're happy today, and we'll see you at the next stop. Okay guys, we're on our way back out. This is where I think the old foundation was to the house or the cabin. It's not too old. It's concrete, maybe mortar, and some old brick. That brick does look kind of old though. If you look over here, you see what appears to be a foundation stone. Another stone here, and another stone right here. And if you'll stand down here, there's a stone there, a stone over there, and another old brick right here. Not sure how old it is. I'm not a brick expert. It does look to be handmade, but I'm not sure. So we're going to do some detecting in here for a few minutes, see if we come up with any good signals. If we do, we'll show you digging it. Okay, we're still at the place where I think was the old house. Found an old Pepsi Cola bottle. It's in good shape. If you look here, you'll see some tin, some metal, and there's some jars and things like that scattered about. So we're gonna detect this area for a minute, see what we come up with, and if we find something good, we'll definitely show you. We got a good signal here. It's reading an 89 to a 90. We're gonna dig that obviously. It's probably a can, but you never know. We found some more old bricks out here also. So there's definitely an old building of some sort. Not sure if it was a house or what, but there was definitely something here. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of piece of maybe a pipe coupling or something. Not real sure. Gave a good signal. We'll take it home, clean it up, see what we got. Just run this back over it. Yep, that was it. So yeah, so we'll show you those bricks too. He'll scan over here. Have some more brick remnants here. There's one. Got another one still in the ground right there. I'm not gonna dig it up. I'm gonna leave it alone. But we got to get out of here. Just want to stop and do a little quick detecting here, trying to see what this is. If you know what that is, leave us a message because we have no idea. Thanks. Okay, so we're still walking out. This is an old brick. This is a handmade brick. I can tell that by looking at it. Not sure the age on it, but it's old. So we're in a good spot. We just don't have enough time to explore everything, but we're going to come back out here and bring you with us next time we come and see what else we can find. Okay, we found another piece of what looks like a pot of some sort, but just lets us know there was a house out here at some point. And there's also a tea kettle here, made out of pot metal or tin. It's old, but we're on the right track of finding some good stuff, maybe some silver. So can't wait to get back out here and take you with us. Okay, if you look down here, this is what the miners were after. There's quartz all over this place. It's from the original workings we went to down there. That's got some iron pyrite in it right there, some ironstone, all kind of stuff. That's a good ore sample. We may take that home and crush it up. You can see where it's leached out over time. It's real heavy, got some good iron staining on it. That's a good specimen piece from this area. And that's what the miners were after. They were looking for this quartz, and that's what the gold was running in this matrix of stuff. And we found gold today, so they found gold, we found gold, everybody's happy. Okay, so we're wrapping up today's adventure. We're back at the truck. Found some neat stuff, found some gold. Hey, it's never a bad day when you find gold. The old timers found it, we found it in the same place that they found it. So, hey, we did our part, they did theirs. They didn't get it all. Found some other neat things we're going to show you in a video later. So we appreciate you coming along, and we'll see you on the next one.